welcome me. I am humbled and thank you. And thank you, Your Excellency. And I see why you wanted me to you kept calling and you wanted to give the best. You actually did. And like he said, if my husband is the president, the entire nation, the well-being of the nation depends on us. No matter when we finish campaign, we won election, is now to govern. This is part of governing. I don't know anything about Akwete. I believe my visit here is divine. Why? I was watching a documentary. I ran into it on NTA. And I saw this women. When I hear Akwete, I normally think is Kente from Ghana. And today, the First Lady obliged me by a very robust literature, which I believe that will enhance when you have a brochure for the center. It will be a basis for that. I read through when I was coming, and I was in awe for the richness of what the Akwete fabric stands for. And I believe that Dada Nwankata must have really resonated with my spirit to bring me here. Because since last year, I've been bothering her. I want to go to Akwete. I want to say, I love traditional outfit. I love it because our tradition, our culture tells us who we are. The moment we lose that, we won't remember where we come from. And our young people, I've seen them in their AMVCA, they will now put me in the blog. I don't care. 2 months' time, I'll be 66 years old. And it is the culture that raised me. And that there's nowhere I stand in the world, even the white person is always in awe of my personality. You saw when we went to the palace. We've been to places and I wear African wear. We shouldn't let our children forget that. And I believe I love Ashoke, but the Ashoke is too heavy for my head nowadays. Some are so stiff and they bruise me. And for the quality, the texture of Akwete, and I will tell you, I told Her Excellency, I said, if God brings my husband in a second time, I'll be wearing a buba and wrapper made from Akwete. Yes, I'm going to be wearing that because very soft, breathable cotton. And these women, I will just give a little advice to the governor about these women while they hold their craft very dear. It is a spiritual thing for them. And one of the good things I saw young people in their family doing exact thing. So it's a craft transferred from generation to generation. And when we bring people who don't do that, and when things are done like that, it becomes a sacred craft. Sacred craft done with love, patience, endurance, and it's something spiritual. And that should not be desecrated. We have to keep that. You know, when we saw a building there, we said we would leave the structure. We can build on it, which will tell the story. I don't know how to build. But even if you send me all the design, I don't know how. You know, and that's why your brother, who you've been talking to, Senator Hope Uzodinma,